Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope everyone's fine, doing well. I'll be just showing some of the experiences I had in the Dubai Mall. It was very fun, honestly. Right now, we were walking around, strolling, came up across many cool-looking stores like Lululemon. All of us were just strolling around, looking at different areas, Starbucks, you know. We were deciding to spend a little bit more time in the mall, to go walk around, look at the area, check out the area, you know, in Starbucks. We walked across it. We went right, like, I started strolling around as well, looking at the areas. They were very cool. You can see the Adidas store. Um, Very nice, you know. It's very like the advertising around this area is very like cool to see. It's different. Like every shop does its own different advertising, but there's a lot of malls. I mean, there are a lot of stores. Like this is one of the biggest malls I've probably seen, and there just be so much to do here that we can probably get lost. You know, like the skiing arena was very cool to watch. You know, and it was a very beautiful sight to see. It was very cool. It was very nice. You know, um, there were people skating everywhere. You know, having a great time. We were having a great time as well. It was like we weren't having a great time, and it was honestly very cool to see on what we were doing. You know, we were strolling around. We were gonna go to some other places as well. Right now we are just showing the first floor, some of the stuff that the first floor has to offer. You know, over here, as you can see, we were checking out many of the different areas. There were a lot of cool stuff, honestly, seeing here and there. There were a lot of um, different coffee shops, you know. There were resting spots as well, to maybe have like a nice drink. This is a very big mall, by the way. Like you can very easily you can get lost in this mall. So it's pretty big. You know, there are 3 floors. This is just the first floor, and there's a lot to check out in the first floor. And you have to do a lot of walking during all of this. You know. So we were just strolling around, checking out the area. It was a very fun time I was having. Um, You can obviously see the Levi's, the Nike stores, all of these clothing brands. These are pretty big clothing brands around here. Like probably one of the biggest clothing brands around here. As you can see, this is a very cool structure or fossil of the dinosaur ages. It was very cool to check out. It was very huge. It was large. Like once you experience it yourself, it becomes super large. Like it looks bigger than what you see in the picture. It was massive. You can see over here, they were putting some disclaimer notices, I guess. Then they were showing different bones of the dinosaur. These are massive dinosaurs, by the way. I don't know how they find these fossils. And then right here, we're maybe coming to the end of the first floor. Obviously, more clothing brands. This is a huge mall. Everyone's strolling around, walking around. You know, we were having a great time as well. So this was just the ground floor, and we are coming up. We went to the second floor. The second floor has more stuff. You see, many of the malls, like for example the Adidas store was like in all 3 floors. So the malls can vary around here. But yeah, there was more to check out upstairs. Obviously, it was like this over here in the image. It looks very open, but during the night or during the afternoon hours, it's very packed. You can see some little stands, and this is probably a purse brand, female clothing. There are a lot of cool stuff to check out. This is the view from up here of the dinosaur. The view is amazing, The Dubai Mall had a lot of stuff to offer. There was a lot of stuff to do over there as well. It wasn't like where you just walk around and get bored. You could check out all the 3 floors, and then the top floor was basically the food aisle. With the court, it was basically the courtyard where you can get all of the necessary stuff from it. In the 3rd floor, they also give you like a food court. It was basically an eating area, but the eating area is very packed. I'm not gonna lie, eating area is mainly packed most of the time. So it's pretty hard to find spaces. So over here was the entrance to the Chinatown. This is basically a whole separate area in the Dubai Mall. This is where people this all has the traditional Chinese stuff inside of Chinatown. As you can see, the upstairs view of the ice sink is very cool. And here is the Chinatown. When you walk in, it's a whole different atmosphere, It's basically entirely different from the actual mall. And mainly are just Asian brands around here. And it's like a separate entrance as well into the Dubai Mall. So like Chinatown, who has a separate entrance as well. During the night, right now it was the day. It was very cool to see, honestly, but during the night it's even better. The view, especially with the lights glowing, Yeah, but it was very cool. Nice details and decoration. I mean, it's a pretty huge mall, and it's probably one of the main tourist attractions of Dubai. So they gotta do all of this. Over here we're walking around Chinatown. There are a lot of there's a grocery store as well in Chinatown with all of the cool little niche food items in it. It was cool to see, honestly. It was pretty new. The decorations were on point. Nothing was lacking. And there's one big restaurant over here as well. The Chinatown is a direct connection to the Dubai Mall's parking lot as well. So it's like a second destination as well for your pickups and drops. This is the restaurant that we passed. It was a very, very cute little restaurant. Cool looking restaurant, It had all the Asian snacks and food which you can get. This is a cool little area we saw.
Hello, ni hao.
This basically attracts tourists mainly. So
You're from China?
Yeah.
Ni hao. Is that right one?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm from Uganda. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
What
meet
do you sell?
This is a Chinese tea.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, sir. Bye.
Have a good day.
over here we are walking towards the actual grocery store that we saw. This was a very cool little grocery store. It's called Hippo Box. It's a cool little grocery store with all of the like Japanese snacks that you can find. It was honestly very cool. We saw a bunch of different snacks. We tried some of them as well. They were honestly better. They were honestly good, but some of them you may not like. But it's your opinion, honestly. Over here is probably the entrance and exit towards the parking lot, and there's like a giant panda over here, you know, a panda themed, lunar themed area. Really cool to see. At night when you come, it's very cool as well. Daytime is very cool as well. But it's better for you to come at night, is because most of the attractions look better at night, especially in Chinatown. This is a little area where you were able to take pictures with loved ones or family members, you know. It was honestly a very good experience. We liked it a lot. We were starting to stroll around the area. We were looking at everything, you know. We went to different areas as well, like the courtyard, the food court. The food court is honestly very good. A bunch of different variety of foods from many different countries to try. This is the giant panda. You can take pictures next to it if you want. This is a nice resting area, you know, seating area. Very cool to see, honestly. We took pictures next to it as well. It was very cool. And now we were heading back to check out the third floor. This is just a general tour around the Dubai Mall, what you can have, what it offers, you know. Over here is some type of, I think it's some type of attraction. Probably like a theme park for little kids. It was a very niche little theme park. So this is probably just for like a women's. And now we are heading back. This is probably a little stand where you can buy cool little niche little stuff, souvenirs. This is another restaurant you can hang out at. So yeah, you can see people from all over the world here, like different cultures, ethnicities, like basically from different countries. You can see people from a bunch of different countries. It really shows the diversity in cultures around this mall. See little products, little souvenirs, glass jars. Momuso is like one of the places in Chinatown, in Dubai Mall, where we mainly go to. Like with my mother and my sisters like to spend a lot of time over there. They like the Momuso very much. I don't know what's cool about it, but yeah, they are very cool little it's a very nice souvenir shop.
How are you
as
guys?
well.
Where are you guys from?
You can get a
Where are you
bunch
guys
of different
from?
stuff for a very good deal. So around here we can see the little cool designs and background in Chinatown. You can take the cool pictures around here. We took like 1 or 2 pictures as well. You see everyone's taking pictures, the plushies on the wall. And obviously there are tech stores around here as well. So like very cool to see. Many plushies on the wall, they're selling it. Once you enter this area at night, it's very cool to see. In the daytime, it's not as cool to see, but at night, it's very cool to see because with the lanterns glowing and everything, it's just very cool to see, especially from the second floor. Now we are heading out of Chinatown. We are probably going to head to the second floor, third floor. You can see the little resting spots again. This is coffee shop. Where people can, stay here, rest here a little. There's a lot of walking done here, so these resting spots are really appreciated. So I'm kind of complaining about one thing. One, there are many resting spots around this mall is because it's a very big mall, so you get tired very quick. And the only resting spot probably in this entire mall, other than being a cafe or anything, is probably in the third floor. It's like it's always occupied, like you won't even find a seat over there. We're heading to the other side of the second floor of Dubai Mall. And here was the infamous water fountain. It was very cool to see. Even the first time, it was, especially at night, you can take pictures around it, near it, once you're on the first floor. Now it's honestly very cool. It has that ocean aroma to it, whenever you get down there, it smells like you're near an ocean. I don't know why, but it just does. And at the clothing store, we were strolling around, checking out the other areas that Dubai Mall has. This is a little stand for probably perfumes. So now like around here is probably like furniture shops, clothing stores, and can you guys please leave a comment on if you guys want to see this in future videos, if you guys like the camera setup, or do you guys want like a better camera setup. If you guys, we would like appreciate some of your suggestions. So if you have any suggestions about the camera setup or the camera quality, please leave it down in the comments so we can improve our videos. The second floor is probably bigger than the first floor, I believe. Like, it was probably very big. We mainly got lost in the second floor the entire time because it was just so much to look at over there. The jewelry stores, the clothing store, many clothing stores, tech shops, you know, sports shops. There's a bunch of stuff to look at, and you can probably get lost around here. And there were many, like on every floor there's always like a bathroom or a resting spot next to the bathroom. Not next to it, but there are little hallways made where they have prayer rooms for both male and female. They have bathrooms, which, you know, is probably needed in every mall. Here, as you can see, is probably an area to the third floor. A nice little 360 view of the area. Now over here is the aquarium. There are a bunch of fishes in the aquarium and a bunch of different types of fishes. And I believe you can even enter, there's like an entrance to the aquarium to look at the fishes at an even more closer look, you know. But yeah, this is just like a second floor view of the aquarium. Here's another look. Look, there's a stingrays, sharks in there, and swordfishes. And over here are some more clothing stores. And down we go the escalator. This is a more closer view to the aquarium. You can check it out on the first floor as well. And right there is an entrance to the aquarium to go inside the aquarium, or probably have a closer look at the aquarium. You can see inside. People are going inside, you know, checking out the fishes. The aquarium's big. You see the sharks, stingrays. A bunch of fishes. And this is the front view of the fishes. Little tourist attraction over here, you know. Then probably right next to it is, I think, a restaurant. So yeah, this was pretty much the entire Dubai Mall. The third floor isn't really that amusing as the first and second floor. As you can see, there's another food restaurant over here. This is probably a full tour of the Dubai Mall, if you ask me. And there are a lot of cool stuff to see, cool stuff to show as well. If you guys ever want to come to Dubai, I guess you can. No one's stopping you. This is the exit to the aquarium. It was very cool to see, honestly. All of the different spots and areas, different cultures, different ethnicities, you know. There are a lot of different people around here. It was honestly very cool to see.